And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our pitching matchup for this one, partner, a couple of veterans bringing a lot of experience to the mound.
Yeah, these guys have been around forever. They've seen just about everything. What I like about it is they're able to make adjustments, not just from inning to inning, but from at bat to at bat. So when you see that type of experience, you know that they're going to keep their team in the ball game. Don't have the stuff that they used to have, but they're going to keep their team close.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill today, Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Ready to go, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Next offering upstairs. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Quantrill back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Quan racing over to make the catch. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez now having a nice year in terms of power. Right now he's 7th in the NL in home runs. Quantrill back to work. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not just great execution right there. Ran that 2-seamer out over the outside edge, showing that he's not afraid to walk this guy.
It's through for a hit, and that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. And strike 2. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Rosario tosses to first. And Acuna retired. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Mike Soroka. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two now. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. And a 1-1. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. That's what the fans came to see. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 2-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here is Stephen Kwan. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Here's Austin Riley. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, and that's a ball. There's a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Liner snagged it first.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And now 2-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a 3-2. Swing and a bouncer. Albies on the run, sends it over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Oscar.
Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 2 and the Braves nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1.
Gurriel.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting nine, the catcher, number 36, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away. So up next, Michael Harris. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed. Check swing. He held up. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Two-seam fastball been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Ramirez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
3-1 is on the way. And it's fouled away. The wind and the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
And a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That ball was drilled, 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now it's the shortstop, Patrick Connolly. He's already homered in this one. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Freeman to second, over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two outs. Bounce to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that's outside.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Towards first, and that's just foul. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. One left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. And welcome back. Bottom 4. Now here is Stephen Kwan. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. One up, one down.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 1-1 now. And that's outside. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to go. 2-1 now. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He hit into a double play his first time up. The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Swanson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count.
Oh, look at this. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a ball. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Rosario makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. Grounded out his first time. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now Ahmed Rosario. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply. The 1-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2 to the right side. Albies. Now the throw to first on the run. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jason.
So 2 down now, and here is Jason Dominguez. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The next offering misses. 2-1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
That misses. 3-1 now. Patrick Connolly on deck for the Guardians. Ground ball to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting, the center
Only 2
fielder,
hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Michael Harris. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Diaz around second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And he's got a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. Diaz, the runner at third. Harris at second with nobody out. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Two on with one out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Second and third here, one away. And that one almost got him.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, runners at second and third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard ground ball, base knock. Dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he'll be safe at first.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. James Karinchak gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Karinchak, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Fights that one away, still 1-2. First and third, one down. That one 95 to finish him off. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and report.
And that one finds its way through. In comes the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Braves 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Robert Stevenson.
So digging in, Patrick Connolly.
That's your stop. Patrick Connolly.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. Shohei on the go. It's in the dirt. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2-2. Got it by him for the K.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. His righty-lefty splits there. At the belt and fires. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. 1 run is in. Ohtani hung up in a rundown now. Now the tag at third, and they got him. But they do get a run. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1-2 now. And that's outside. And misses. It's a strikeout. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And a pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
The pitch. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Way out front for strike 2. Swanson at third with 2 away. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Tyler Matzek will take over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Puts a bunt down. Flips it behind his back. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one the other way. The throw to second. On On to Freddie. Double play. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzek, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Welcome back. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. So they bring on the veteran, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that one is lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's a double.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Eloy Jimenez next up for the Braves. Kicks and fires. There's a strike at the knees. And now it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves, known for his late inning heroics. 2-1 pitch is in there and the count is even. And that one off the outside edge. Dansby Swanson next to bat for the Braves. Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. He pulls into second. A run scores. It's a two-run game. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 3. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Here's Josh Bell over to Albies, third out. One left for the Guardians, and it remains 5-3. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Left field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to.
He goes down looking. Michael Harris will hit next.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Down to their final strike. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Around second is Gurriel. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know he's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Pitching change here, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And some drama here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. It's now 6-5. The left-hander on now, Dylan Lee.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The count 2-1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Next pitch way upstairs.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. So now a pinch hitter, Tom Murphy. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now, Ahmed Rosario. Lifted in the air right center field. Acuna there. And there's 2 down.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. Full count now. "3-2." And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.